What's up, guys? We're back with some Roblox, and today we're playing my favorite game at the moment, which is Driving Simulator. So, I've got a couple different cars. You can see my cool little cars. Let me pull them up again. So I've got the Mazama RX500, the Chevron Cruiser, the Mazama RTX, and these two poo-poo ones at the end. These are the three that I use the most. I kind of like them all. They all have like a different purpose, honestly. The Mazama RTX is the fastest 0 to 60 car you can get that isn't super expensive. I think right now my Mazama RTX with upgrades, and I picked the performance upgrades that made it 0 to 60 as fast as possible. So an example would be like if you go look at the turbo, the supercharger's faster 0 to 60 than the quad turbo, so it gets rid of it. And I wasn't going for top speed because I didn't care about it. This car's not super fast. I was going for the 0 to 60 time. And so I got a 1.91 seconds 0 to 60 on this guy, which is only rivaled by the Newton Speedster, which happens to have a 1.9 like right out of the gate. But it's also 2.8 million, and I think this car that I'm using right here is like 60,000 or something. I don't know. It's pretty cheap. So I really like this car for any of the inner city stuff because it's quick. You never get yourself into trouble with over speeding. Because honestly, there are instances where you basically get yourself into massive trouble because you're going too fast and you think you can handle it, and a lot of times I can't. And let me change my audio real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm right back. Sorry about that. I had to switch my audio to my headphones. Okay, so what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to run through some quick little races here so that you guys can see what this car is capable of. I guess actually the first one might be a good one. We'll go over here and do the downtown race. It's a pretty quick little car for the downtown, assuming I can keep it on the road, which generally I'm pretty good at it. I have done this race a decent amount of times recently. Obviously not the top speeder here. Like if you look at the leaderboard, holy smokes, some people are doing it in 44 seconds, which is crazy fast. I think my fastest is in the 50s, like 54 or 55. But I'm sure that they're using a much faster car than I'm using right now. So the next upgrade I'm going to do for my spend here, I got 800,000 bucks, is I'd like to either buy the Newton and save up for the Newton Speeder, or I'm going to finish upgrading my RX500, which will drive that car here in a little bit too. It's pretty fast. Is it as fast as some of these other cars? No, the Bugattis are way better as far as top speed goes. Recently I was online and somebody had the Aurora, which is the $10 million Bugatti. Absolutely wicked fast. The problem with it is it's hard to control, but man, this guy was so good, and he was playing on his iPad, and he could drift it like all over the place, which was absolutely outstanding. And I don't know how to do that on the keyboard. Like I can't do it. I don't have that skill at all. So I don't know. Even if I got the Roar, I'm not sure I could ever drive as fast as that guy did. Oh man, I almost clipped that. Third place. Where's the first place guy? Holy cow! Did somebody cheat in this? And there is no first place guy? I think that might be the case. Let's find out. No, 48 seconds. Wow, that guy's really fast. So I got a 57. Not obviously that good in comparison and to these other guys that are pulling pretty fast times. So I'm going to go ahead and take the RX500 out and around the world and show you that car. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I'm over here at the around the world course, which is pretty much. Oh my gosh, I barely got in that. Which is pretty much the only course I think for this kind of a car, because the 0 to 60 is not that good. It really just has a lot of top speed, and honestly the top speed's not super amazing compared to like a Chiron or Chorus, I think is what they call it in this game, but it's still decent. Usually I'm one of the top people as far as top speed goes. Not very many people can get past the 280 mark, I think, and mine hits 289. It's only going to be your top cars, I think, that get to here, and you have to have a lot of like patience in this game and race endlessly to get that kind of money to buy a car that's that fast. So this car, I think, was 3.2 million. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I have to look at what the Chorus cost. I think the Chorus was 3.4, and I think this one's 3.2. But then you have the upgrades on top of that, and it's like the tires were like 400,000 or something. We can go look at the dollar amount. I don't remember exactly, and I think the engine was 600, and then the quad turbo that I want to get next is 950,000, which is going to be my next purchase for this car. As you can see, it does pretty good. It actually handles somewhat decent. I am more used to it today than I was when I first got it. When I first got the car, I came off of doing this race with Chevron, and the Chevron Cruiser has a top speed of 230. So with that car, a lot of the times what I ended up doing was just holding full throttle the whole time, and then keeping boost on. Whereas this car, you actually have to be a little more strategic with when you push boost. Like, you can't just hold the shift key down the whole time and hope for the best, because your chances of surviving corners and stuff like that in a car that's this fast is not as likely. And so, unless of course you can figure out how to drift, which I guess there's some benefits to doing the drift. I still don't think you can just blast the corners, though. I think you have to slow down in regards to which car you're using. So I'm going to do one more race and see if we can get down to the 54 seconds. Look, at somebody wants me to let them win. Yeah, I'll let you win the next one, but well, unless of course I crash, which is entirely possible. Not necessarily the best. Timing as far as like when you corner and stuff is difficult. That was absolutely outstanding corner. Dude, look at this guy. So I think that's is that the Aurora or is that the Chiron or the Chorus? I don't know the answer to that. Oh, obviously he can't steer though, of course. Did you see that? My car launched like a little bit of a sideways jump. That's another thing I've noticed with this car, which the Chevron never did, is this car has these weird hops every once in a while. So as you transition like an up and down slope like that, sometimes it literally skips and hops and then rotates the car like it's turning real hard. And it completely messes you up. I mean, like bad messes you up. Like really bad messes you up. And so I don't know what to do with that, honestly. That's probably some of my best times right there. I don't think I've gotten much lower than a 53.8. So that's probably the best run, if not one of my best runs I think I've ever had. Let's see if I even show up on the list here at all. 52 seconds is the place, 10th place. And so, nope, I'm about a second and a half too slow for that. Clearly this guy at the top, oh, I saw him yesterday. He's clearly cheating. You can't do the around the world in 3 seconds. Wish they would do something about these cheaters and get them off of this game. So that's going to be it for today, I think. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think of my fancy RX500. All right, guys.